In the majority of cases that involve any sort of abduction or violent conclusion, you look first at the victim, you look at their background, their friends, their associates, their lifestyle. Now, bear in mind we're talking about a very, very young child here.
When the file was closed, it was made explicitly clear that there was no evidence that Madeleine is dead, no evidence that Madeleine is dead, and that there was no evidence to support the assertion that Kate and I were responsible in any way for hiding Madeleine's body.
There's really no good reason for those dogs to hit behind the sofa unless A, they're completely wrong, or B, a body was there.
They recovered some DNA from an item, luggage compartment section. What this report says is there is a possibility that Madeleine McCann's DNA is present in this mixture.
There are a number of elements that simply do not add up and need to be questioned.
There are a number of elements that simply do not add up and need to be questioned.
We are going to be asking Spirit about Madeleine McCann, or McCain. I think it's McCann. So this is going to be our discussion tonight. Now, you know how I am about kitties, missing people, that type of thing. And I do need to stress also that with authorities, they don't want to listen to psychics. They don't want to listen to mediums. And I don't know whether even anyone saw there was a discussion or an interview with the person in charge of the William Tyrrell, and he said, we don't want to hear from psychics, we don't want to hear from mediums, we don't want to hear from someone who's had a dream, or anything like that. And look, I can understand.
Because Julian, you've had a lot of people contacting you saying they've had dreams, they've had visions of what's happened to William. I mean, how frustrating has that been for you when you're trying to run a professional investigation and chase up concrete leads?
Very annoying, and I think quite often they prey on vulnerable people. I've seen it not just in this investigation, in other investigations where they involve themselves in an investigation based on a dream or claim to be clairvoyants. I've never seen a clairvoyant solve an investigation. It's just a distraction. It's a distraction that takes up our time, and we'd like to focus on the facts and information, proper information to follow up on.
Sometimes we can receive messages from spirits that want to taunt us, that want to play games with us. They may give us, conflicting information. You've got to be realistic, because even when I get things given to me through spirit and I see things, there are times where they're cooperative and they want to help and everything like that. Sometimes I even question why, like in that case where that person had a missing passport, why couldn't I help the other people? You know, and they said, no, one, just one. And I thought, okay. And then the woman said that her kittens was missing. And as you know me, as an animal lover, anything regarding animals, you know, I was begging and pleading, please, you know, just help it. And because they said no, and I was like a child that wasn't satisfied, that just kept harping and harping, they gave me the wrong information. And it turned out, you know, I was basically made a laughing stock because the woman knew exactly where the kittens were. They were with her. And, you know, they gave, you know, Spirit gave me this doom and gloom kind of thing. And I'm thinking, oh my God, you know, so there is things that I, you know, and others in my profession can control, and there are some things we can't control, and that is the information that comes to us. So if they were given red herrings, you know, people giving them, you know, the steer and, you know, into different areas, or, you know, because there's a lot of people, and I've got to put this out there too, there's a lot of people who will start going and looking at missing persons as a way of fame grabbing, you know, as a way of, okay, well, you know, if I solve this, I'm going to get known, I'm going to get publicity, I'm going to get exposure, it's going to boost my, you know, for what I do. And that's not how it should be. So, you know, but there's a lot of people who do that, and they may really believe it. They may really believe that what they're giving is, you know, correct information, because, as I said, sometimes we can get misled by spirits. Now, as I mentioned in regards of this, I don't want everyone to start, you know, because this is also going to go up on YouTube. I'm just going to let you know, because I've had other people from YouTube that have sent messages to me. Can you have a look up Madeleine McCann or Madeleine McCann, whatever you call it, the name? Can you revisit, you know, William Terrell? Can, you know, all these types of things. One thing I need to mention is I'm only doing this because you're asking me. That was, you know, like with this page, as you know, it's your choice what topics are discussed and what, you know, what goes on basically. But personally, when it comes to little kids, it is quite emotional. It's sometimes quite hard for me because of the fact these are real people. These are not, you know, just fictitious characters or something like that. These are actually real people whose little ones are out there. God knows where they are or what has happened or what they've gone through. We have no comprehension of what those families must be going through. And I want to state here and now that if any of the family are watching, I'm doing this in the most sincere way, not to offend, not to misconstrue things or anything like that. I can only present what comes through. And this is why also, if I use the spirit box as an example, you can't say that I have put those words in it, that I have twisted it to be something else, because whatever comes through that is from, you know, either spirit, and you also have to account for radio rubbish. But given the fact that it's not on everyone's lips, even if the name Madeleine comes through, if that happens to come through, then this is a good sign that we are making some type of progress or connection. And so I just want to put that out straight first up, because I want to keep my own feelings separate from this, because it isn't something that is easy. I found that out after I did the William Terrell one. And as I mentioned, that there are authorities, they don't want to listen. And I think because they've been given the runaround perhaps in the past, or they've, you know, for whatever reason, whatever, even personal reasons, one may say, why, after, you know, you've tried or exhausted every avenue, why don't you just try it? Why don't you just take all the information given from psychics and have a look at the comparisons, have a look at the things that seem too uncanny to be coincidence. There may be similarities in certain, you know, things that have been revealed, and by looking at those, they can be key signs. They can be things that, you know, are very important to a case. So this is why I think, you know, it is important to listen to everyone, no matter how crazy you think we are. There's a reason things come through. I look more colourful on the Facebook thing than I do. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get started. All right, so firstly, I'm going to ask Spirit to connect with me and give me some insight into Madeleine McCann. So the first thing I want to ask Spirit, is Madeleine McCann still alive? Okay, now what I'm actually getting here is I'm getting these images of what looks like a okay. This looks like somebody who works as like a helping hand, either in a kitchen or something. I'm seeing what looks like a kitchen chef kind of uniform. So I don't know whether I'm connecting with, because I believe the parents were at some kind of restaurant and everything. I don't want to, you know, jump to conclusions here, but I'm seeing what looks like a chef's kind of outfit. And I'm not by any means saying a chef did anything. I'm asking Spirit about whether she's still alive. They're not giving me anything at the moment. Now I'm seeing what looks like books, scattered books, like storybooks, similar to golden books because they're quite thin. Books. There's a door open. I'm actually seeing, I don't know whether this is Madeleine, it's like she's opening the door. I think she was going to the bathroom. She's not asleep. Seeing a door open. I'm seeing this little hand reaching up to the door handle, turning it. So I'm not seeing like one of those loopy, you know, those like they're straight kind of door handles, but I'm seeing like the normal round door handle. Now I'm seeing somebody it's quite dark, but there's a light coming from somewhere. I'm going to ask if the parents are involved. This is one of the things that I feel a lot of people are curious about. No. No, they're not. I think they've just made a mistake. Now I'm seeing what looks like a four-wheel drive. I feel that the parents didn't expect, for some reason, they didn't expect them to get out of bed. Why am I saying them? Is there more than one child in that room? I feel panic. I get this panic. I'm looking at things in disbelief and I'm frantic. But I feel that there was just a stupid mistake. If this is by the parents, I'm getting that feeling like either they've, because I see a door that's unlocked or hasn't been locked. It hasn't been like, you know, locked. I really think that what's happened here is they didn't expect anyone to do anything because it was quite friendly. It was a friendly place. So by leaving the door unlocked also, it wasn't going to, you know, cause panic if the child were to, you know, be crying or something like that. They would be able to get in without, you know, but it was not locked. And what I feel is like that was the mistake. That was the mistake, not locking the door. The door was not forced. There was no forced entry. I just feel that there was a lot of panic. It's an unfamiliar room. I'm looking in places that I normally wouldn't look. Like, well, I would look, but it's not accommodated for hiding. But I feel as though something else happened in that place before them. Something happened in that place. Okay, let's go into the spirit box session. I don't feel that the parents are responsible. I really don't feel that. I just get, no, they're not. Like, okay. Okay, Spirit. Please come and to talk to me. Can you hear me? Spirit? Can you say Madeleine? Okay, there was another voice. Can you say hello? Can you say Madeleine McCann? Spirit, can you hear me? I want you to talk through this so everyone can hear your voice. William. Who said William? Yes. Who said William? William. I keep getting William. Is this you, William? Is William here? Can you say William then? I know. William. All right. Can I... Paul. Oh God, I'm getting Williams and Pauls and... Hello. They're waving. Hello. Spirit, would you please assist me tonight? I'm looking for some information on Madeleine McCann. Do you know anything about Madeleine McCann? Do you know anything on Madeleine McCann? Is there anyone who can assist me? Is there anyone who can assist me with information regarding Madeleine McCann? Okay, I see you. Were you giving me the information before? Now they're being tracked. Help us. What's your name? What's your name? Can I please hear from someone on the other side who can assist with Madeleine McCann? Can you say Madeleine? Yes, I heard you. I need you to say Madeleine. I need to make a connection first by you saying Madeleine. Can you say Madeleine, please? Spirit, can you say Madeleine? William, I'm okay. Are you wanting to communicate, William? Do you want to talk to me? Do you want to talk to me? William. Where is William? Where is William? Where is William?
Hang on.
Who am I going to talk with tonight? Anyone who can help me with Madeleine McCann? William. Okay, let's turn this down a bit. William? Is this William Terrell? Is there connection with William Terrell? William. Hello. Spirit, could you please assist me tonight in the disappearance in Madeleine McCann or McCain? Am I saying it right? Am I saying her name right? Is it Madeleine McCain or Madeleine McCann? Can you hear me? Spirit. I need some validation, please, Spirit.
Really?
Yes, I do, really. Could I please speak with somebody who knows what happened with Madeleine McCann? Madeleine McCann. I need to communicate with somebody who knows what happened to Madeleine McCann. Could you please assist me, Spirit? Spirit, can you please assist me? How? Do you know if Madeleine is alive? Is Madeleine McCann alive? Is Madeleine McCann alive? Yes or no? Yes, I do have to ask. I'm asking because everyone wants to know. Is she alive? Yes or no? Who's here with me? What? There's two. Well, can I see the other one, please? Where is the other one? Where? You're Michael. I need to know about Madeleine. I need to know about Madeleine. You won't pretend? Well, that's good to hear. Is Madeleine McCann still alive? Do you know? Yes or no? Yes or no, please? Who took Madeleine McCann? Who took Madeleine McCann? Can you put your hand up? You put your hand up if you can hear me. Can you play? Yes, this is a live stream.
Stereo.
It's in stereo? I don't know, we're talking Optus here. Do you know anything about Madeleine McCann?
No.
She's been gone for some time.
Gone.
Yes, gone. Is Madeleine McCann still alive? Yes or no? Is Madeleine McCann still alive? Yes or no? I need spirit to help me. Everyone wants to know about Madeleine McCann. Can you please provide an answer? You can. It's hot. Sounds like William. Is this William? Who's with me? Who is with me? Now I'm going to move this. I'm going to move the angle, because I know that there's more than one in here. What's your name? What's your name? I need you to talk through what I'm holding so everybody can hear you. Okay, what is your name? Warwick. Warwick, why are you here? What was that? Are you here for somebody? Do you know any information on Madeleine McCann? Yes, I hear you, but I need you to communicate a bit clearer so everyone can hear you. Can you tell me anything about Madeleine McCann? Is she alive, yes or no? Yes or no? I need a straightforward answer. My name's Karen. Can you say my name? Can you say Karen, please, Spirit? Okay, that was another language. What is your name? There's quite a few. Come back. Many of us. Is there anyone who can give me some insight into the disappearance of Madeleine McCann? Do you have any answers, Spirit? Was anyone with her on the night she disappeared? What? Hello, what's your name? Can you please show yourself? You want to hide? Can you show yourself? I know you're here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Spirit? Yes or no? Spirit, if Madeleine McCann is no longer in this physical world, can you turn on the light behind me, please? I've put a candle there for you to know where the light is. Can you please turn the light on behind me? She's not here. So she's not on the other side? Is Madeleine McCann alive? Is Madeleine McCann alive? Yes or no? Agree. You agree that she is alive? I need an honest answer, Spirit. Are you going to be honest with me? If you're going to be honest, can you say honest? They said honest. Okay. So, is Madeleine McCann still alive? Spirit? She's alive. Where is Madeleine McCann? Where is she? Are you telling me that Madeleine McCann is alive? Yes. She's alive? Is she with a family? Is she with a family? Yes or no? Is Madeleine McCann with a family? Does she remember her parents? Has she been used by people for immoral purposes? If she has, can you turn the light on? If she has been used for, like in sex trafficking, can you turn the light on? I feel like someone's behind me. I need to track this. Can you show yourself? The one near the light.
You're right.
All right, it was 2007. Spirit, can you please tell me, is Madeleine McCann in Portugal? Or is she in another country? Is Madeleine McCann in Portugal? Can I get a yes or no? God, I'm seeing this bloody... Spirit, why... What has the chef's uniform got to do with anything? Got her. So was this a person who was in a chef's position who took her? So she was only 4. So she'd be about 16 now. Spirit, can you turn on the light if you know who took her? Was it a chef? Ian. Not exactly a Portugal kind of name. Was it Ian? Can you say Ian again if their name was Ian? Spirit, can you tell me? Can you tell me? Does Madeleine McCann have a child? Consequence? It's dead. Okay. Will Madeleine McCann be found alive? Can you come back, Spirit? Will Madeleine McCann be found alive? It's separate. Is Madeleine McCann in Portugal or is she in another country altogether? Where is she? Where is... They took her away. They took her away. Is she able to get out and move about? Or is she locked up somewhere? Okay, she's got contacts on. I just saw someone putting contacts in. And that would make sense, because if she's got that identifying mark in her eye, then by putting contacts in, that's going to disguise it. Because there was a big thing about her eye, wasn't there? So she's wearing contacts, Spirit. Does she go outdoors? The car. So she drives? Does she drive or does someone else drive her?
With his
Red? So it's a red car? What kind of car is it? What kind of car does she go out in? It's red. Do you know the make of the car? Is it a Holden? Is it a Toyota? What kind of car? I'm not sure, but it's a small car. A van. Okay. And it's red. Spirit, can you please show yourself? Is she with a new family, is she? So, Spirit, can I get a validation? Thank you. She is alive, is that correct? Yes. She is alive, is that correct? Can you turn the light on if she is alive? I just need you to validate. I'm sorry to ask you over and over, but I just need to make sure that you are providing the right information. So Madeleine McCann is still alive? Thank you. I just heard yes. Sorry? She's alive. Is she okay? Has she been used for sexual gratification? Yes. What country is Madeleine McCann in? Do you know the country's name, Spirit? Yes or no? Was that France? Hello? Was it a cook who took her? Korean. Okay, Spirit, I need you to be clear with me. Can you please be clear with me, yes or no? Okay. Is Madeleine McCann in France or Korea? Sound like France. I'm going to try another box. Spirit, I'm going to turn this one off and I'm going to try another box, okay? It won't work. Sorry? The men? Will Madeleine McCann get away? Will she get away? They might come. Have the police given up? Are the police really doing all they can? I don't feel like they were. Spirit, turn the light on if the police weren't doing enough. Were the police doing what they could?
Hate them.
You hate them. Okay. So I'm not going to get a unbiased answer from you. Has Madeleine become accustomed to her new surroundings, has she? I get a feeling like that's her life. Like that's all she knows. She's covering herself. She's covering herself. I'm being shown. It actually looks like a burqa. Okay, is Madeleine McCann wearing what looks like a burqa? France? Will someone find Madeleine? Now, after listening to that segment and doing the transcribing and editing on this video, I decided to have a look on Google and have a look at the maps and see what I can find in connection to what came through that spirit box. Now, if you have a look over here, Portugal is where Madeleine McCann went missing, and Spirit mentioned France. That's not that far away when you think about it. It's probably about 14 hours in a journey, or 12 and a half hours, something like that. But at one point in the live stream, and I can't remember whether it's before this or after, but listen, there'll be a mention of Les Charlotte. And if you recall, just before I turned off that particular video of the live stream, they mentioned something about baseball. Now, when I was doing the search here, I found that over here, this is where like Les Charlotte area is. Okay, so that's the only Les Charlotte that I can find, unless there is another one. I could be wrong, but they did mention about being in France. There was also the mention of baseball. Now I'm just going to have a look around here and see if there is anything else about Charlotte on this map. Not that I can see. But over here, this area is where baseball is played. And if you have a look, that's like 2 hours and 24 minutes from this particular region over here. Let's scroll across. Le Que, I'm not too sure how they say that. Charlotte. So I'm not sure whether the police have checked this area, whether it's even been considered, but it is quite interesting. You know, they're talking about baseball, and so if we put on the Google map so you can see it as a satellite image. Okay, excuse noisy kids. Seem very happy. I think they're overloaded in chocolate. But this particular area is where they have the baseball. That particular area looks like water. Here we go. This must be the stadium. So that would be here we are, state baseball. So that would be a baseball stadium there. Quite interesting in particular that would be brought up. Whilst I have this open, I might just have a look around and see if there's anything about Charlotte in this vicinity, because it might be a sign. I don't know. We can't always assume that everything that comes through a spirit box is going to be 100%. It could be pareidolia. It could be coincidence. It could be radio rubbish. But I look at things with an open mind. And the spirit box, the only reason I use it basically is for, oh my goodness, can there be any more noise? The only reason I use it, especially even if I'm doing a live stream, is so that people can actually hear in real time what comes through. And I find it quite fascinating how spirits can use these boxes. There have been times I've heard them and then next second it's coming through the actual box as I'm saying what I hear. But I just feel like, let's see if we can have a look if there is anything around here. So this is the first time I've basically opened this. If there is perhaps a street, I mean there's a lot of little streets there which could even have, it's a pity that you can't do a particular street name search, like doing the F3 function on the actual keyboard so that it brings up the name in the window that you're looking at. But anyway, you know, I could be sitting here all day looking around, trying to make sense of everything. But I think it should be something that, you know, if they haven't considered and there is any particular investigation in that area, they may consider doing that They may consider just having a look or seeing if there's been any reports out this way. I'm focusing like around where this stadium is because of the fact that they did mention there's baseball there. So I'm not sure. I really don't know. I don't know what to make of it. It would be lovely to think that, you know, this girl can be brought home. But you know what? I think personally, even if she were brought home, she wouldn't be the same. So much, I feel, has changed in that time. But they do say that she is alive. So, there you go. I will leave it for you to decide. Just keep an open mind. That's all I'm saying. Listen to the video, listen to the things that are coming through, and if you're going to leave a comment, at least, you know, I'm not looking for praise or anything like that, but, you know, be respectful in your comments, even if you don't disagree. If you agree, if you don't agree, please just be polite. It takes nothing to be polite. Anyway, I will leave that there and go back to the video itself. Will somebody recognize her? I had a feeling people just don't want to get involved. I feel like her hair's been changed in colour. I feel it has actually naturally gone darker. Unique. Call Mama. Had Madeleine been drugged? Was Madeleine drugged? Now. Are there other young people with Madeleine? They're dead. Okay. I'm going to ask that again, Spirit. Were there other people, other young people with Madeleine? I said it again. All right, now, from what has come through from this, it appears that spirits say that Madeleine McCann is still alive, that she is wearing contacts to obviously disguise her unique eye. She may only be wearing one contact. I'm got a red car, so she may be going out in a red car, like a small red car, van type of style. She may be chaperoned. I didn't quite catch whether or not she was, I don't feel like she would be driving by herself. I have a feeling that she's not fully aware now at this age of her past. I feel like there is a complete disconnection with the past. So it could be that, you know, when she was taken, she was drugged. I kept seeing what looked like a chef uniform. So if this was someone who had a connection with the family, they would know the family were at the restaurant and may had made that call, that connection with, you know, that they usually have children with them, but the children aren't there or what have you, and there's a little blonde girl. But I don't feel like her hair's blonde anymore. I get the feeling like her hair is darker. And Spirit feel this too. They just said yes. Her hair is darker. She may be dressed as a Muslim. No offense to any Muslims out there. I saw what appeared to be like a burqa style. So if that is the case, it's going to be very hard for, you know, people outside of the house to know who she is, especially if she's got like one contact in that's colouring her eye or disguising that that specific mark in her eye. So I mean, in a way, it's a blessing that if she is alive, and they are validating that, not once but twice, that she is alive. That is a good sign. But the thing is, what is that girl going through? And some people might say, which is better? If she is being abused, she may be cooperating, because if that has been a case where other people had lost their lives, as an example, then wouldn't you cooperate? And she's become accustomed to a new way of life, then God only knows. God only knows what that kid's going through. All right, let me try something else. So I'll try this one, the PSB 11. Let's see if we can't get any validation. Can you hear me, Spirit? You hear me? Sorry about this. I'll try and turn the volume down. Okay. Spirit, can you say Madeleine? Can you say Madeleine? Good evening. Can I ask your name, Spirit? Okay. Definitely around me. Can you touch the light? They're right near the light. Can you tell me, who is Madeleine McCann living with? Flats. Okay, Spirit. Is Madeleine McCann happy? Can you turn off the light, please? Turn off the light. Can you turn off the light, please? Can you turn it on if Madeleine McCann is happy? They sent me, I heard. What is your name? If Madeleine McCann is happy, turn on the light, please. Your mum. Who's calling out mum? Can you wave at everybody? Wave. How many spirits are here? 10. Why am I not surprised? 10, yes.